and welcome to Book Nerd TV. You will never guess what I got to do yesterday evening. The wonderful author Brittney Morris was in town to kick off her national book tour for the book Slay. Brittney Morris, the author of the book Slay, was in town yesterday to kick off her national book tour. If you're not aware, Slay is a YA book that's just hitting the market. Actually, yesterday was the book birthday, I think they call it. And Brittney Morris, the author, was as charming as she could be. I really enjoyed the interview / question and answer period that she had with us at the event. Slay is about a teenage girl who creates a game called Slay. And it is a game where people of African descent can come into the game and play, as various heroes, go on quests. The game Slay references a great deal of African American culture and the larger diasporic culture for Africans across the globe. Brittney Morris weaves the story about the young lady who's the game creator, the game, and a murdered teenager, and how that murder is somehow tied to the game Slay, which is then branded as racist and sort of all these things. And so our protagonist, Kiera, has to solve the murder and prove that her game, Slay, did not cause the death of this teen. But of course, it also reveals, because no one around her even knows that she created this game. Right? In her talk yesterday, Brittney Morris said that the book isn't just about gaming. It's about teenagers today and their relation to the larger society. It's about teenagers today and their relationship to their parents. It's about teenagers today and their relationship to their own culture, to their own, in this specific case, African American culture. I will say that Brittney Morris tells great stories, not just in a book form, but in real life. She was very engaging. She was very kind, very generous with her time. I enjoyed it so much. I think this is the first time I've ever gone to a book read. There's a lot of firsts happening for me in relation to this channel. But as I recall, it's the first time that I've ever gone to a book signing where the author was present. Another great point that was brought up during the conversation yesterday was that Slay and Thug seem to be or could be considered in conversation with each other. And we thought in our group yesterday that it would be a great idea for Angie Thomas and Brittney Morris to maybe sit down and have a conversation and talk about how their two protagonists may be in conversation with each other. And not just those two characters, but there were possibly other characters in the book who were perhaps could be seen to be in conversation with each other about the world today, about U.S. culture today, about the society that we live in the United States today. And I thought that was a very, very great idea. And if it happens, it would be great. I would love to be there. Hopefully they'll do it in Mississippi. It'd be great. I got an autographed copy of this yesterday, so of course I haven't had time to read the book yet, but it is certainly on my TBR now. And I thought I'd just kind of make a special TBR about this because the author was in town kicking off her book tour yesterday. I was very excited to be a part of that. The author, again, was just so very kind, so very gracious. And I had a great time. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for continuing to watch this channel. If you liked today's video, please leave me a like, of course. If you're enjoying the content thus far, go ahead and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to be notified when I post these videos, go ahead and click that notification bell. And remember, no matter what task you have to complete within your day, there's always time to read Slay.